report this evening. And I'm sure you know about it already. Everyone knows about it. Jerry Springer. Era-defining TV host dies, age 79. I have the whole obit here. I wasn't sure what time we'd be at in the show. We've already gone over an hour here. So I have a video clip we'll check out. I haven't even watched this one yet, but before we watch it, I did quickly want to talk about the importance of Jerry Springer to me, just in general, and shaping my my personality and my childhood. My TV watching as a kid was always veered towards like the more fucked up stuff. Like it was always like, The Simpsons was like The Simpsons and Seinfeld were kind of like the lightest stuff that I watched. Otherwise, like I was watching Cops, Jerry Springer, South Park. Like I really liked like kind of dark stuff. Like there were the kids who watched, they'd stay home from school on a sick day and they were all about The Price is Right or whatever. And I was all in on like fucking Springer, Sally Jesse, Maury. Just the more trash, the better. Like same thing. Like, the other kids in my class loved like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and all this fucking bullshit. I thought that show fucking sucked. The fucking, Carlton's gonna do a funny dance. Oh, yo, what up? What up, uncle? Whatever. Yo, it's Will Smith. Fresh. My wife looks like a dyke. I slap people for her. Yeah, I was never into any of that shit. I fucking loved Jerry Springer. Like getting if there was ever any kind of drama in school, like if a teacher yelled at someone in class, getting a corner of the room, like your fucking stupid shithead friends, to start a fucking Jerry chant after a teacher blew up on someone or like two kids got into an argument was just one of the delights of being a middle school student back in the late 90s. He was just so important for people who were into this kind of comedy. Like, right? Like if you watched a lot of Springer back then, like you probably watched Howard Stern on E, so you were all like your night revolved around pixelated tits. Like you'd probably watch Stern would have porn stars sitting on the couch naked, and then you'd watch like Wild On, and it would just be chicks in bikinis making out with each other down in Cancun. They're fucking going down a slide at Senior Frogs, rubbing their pussies on each other's thighs. You'd try to watch a little Spice through the fuzz. And of course, you'd watch Springer, and you'd probably listen to Opie and Anthony and fucking South Park and all that stuff. So it was it was of a certain slice of your class was sort of in on this. And those were always the most fun people to hang out with. And up there with Chris Hansen is Jerry Springer, just in terms of like learning how to let fucked up situations breathe and let entertaining things go on and not injecting too much, like letting the maniacs be the focus of the show and not having to insert your own voice. And he was just incredible. So we'll watch a little bit of this, maybe comment on some of it. This is, according to at least one YouTuber, the greatest fight in the history of Jerry Springer. So let's just enjoy this to close the show tonight. This guy's got a real, he's got a real Tormenta energy to him. If you know what I'm talking about. This guy in the short shorts and the tank top. Looks like he does a lot of photography in and around New York City. This guy looks like the guy from the Chappelle Whack Arnold commercial. Fucking Calvin got a job. I'm proud of him.
You could be my best friend. I ain't got no.
Yeah, if you were milling about at if you went to see a live podcast at WrestleMania, you may have come across a gentleman who looked like this. This guy's in better shape, but looks like they fell off they fell off a tree and hit a couple of the same branches on the way down.
Honey, you is not my best friend.
What you mean I'm not
I'm
your best friend?
What you talking about?
Okay, well, I would take you to the clubs. I try to introduce you to
Okay,
guys that
yeah,
got
what?
money, guys that got cars, but you don't
don't
want
need
that.
to
You want to come
introduce me.
behind
I
me
get
and you
money
want to.
back.
It ain't no money, baby. There ain't no.
Well, let me tell you something. I don't care if you have been introducing him to guys who got money, guys who got cars, guys at the club, and all he wants to do is fuck you. And that upsets you because he's not willing to admit to that. You don't shove from behind. You face him like a man. Well, although I guess they are used to doing things from behind. It's Friday night sissy fight.
What's up? Come on. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, nigga, what's up? Yo.
Hey. You know this chick is a fucking blast. There is not a chance that she isn't fun. She looks like she would wind up on one of those websites like Chicks Do Porn or something like that. Like she just looks like a treat. Or like fucking almost a little bit of a vibe from that like that Heather Deep Throat chick from back in the day.
See, he got me mad, y'all. I'm ready.
All right. Do you want to be with his boyfriend?
No.
Oh, so that
He
was
thirsty. That's all he need, water.
I love to get my money, baby.
Okay, you get
I
money
get
where
money.
at? Where you
Yeah.
get your money at?
I
And you
get
asking me
it.
for
I got
money.
it for your bed.
Honey, you ain't getting nothing
That's
from
why I
me.
was in your bed.
Well, it is what it is, but guess what? You still don't got no lights. You still don't got no car.
Yeah,
and
but
it is what it is.
Yeah. I know.
First of all, here's the thing. If you're going to tauntingly shake your posterior, and especially if you are a gentleman of color, you better be working with some fucking thickness, right? You can't be this guy has an incredibly flat ass. Like I have a much thicker glutes than this gentleman. He has not earned the right to throw that ass around.
That's what I'm driving out. A Mustang.
Oh, he's driving you're driving a Mustang.
Okay.
And what are you driving?
Pat, Charlie.
Okay, so there you go. But let's find out what your boyfriend thinks about all this, because even though he's not been nice to you in terms of being a friend, he's not interested in. You're not interested in being with Duran.
No, I just get.
Well, how long did y'all have this going on?
A long time.
Well, when was you gonna come tell me?
Well, now you see, apparently Duran has hooked up with Antonio's boyfriend, and there's a minute and a half left in the clip. And if I know Jerry, we're going to be meeting Antonio's boyfriend in short order here.
When was you gonna tell me? You're supposed to be my best friend.
Why would I tell you? I'm not your friend.
At the end of the day, you smiling in my face with that fake, but you my man behind me.
Get your
with that.
get your
Well,
money.
isn't that how it's normally done?
Your money.
And I love how, like, these men were clearly encouraged to be just the gayest they could be. Like, this is what we were all told homosexuals were in the 1990s. We didn't know any better. Like, these guys were not helping the cause at all.
He ain't getting no money from me because look at me.
Like, I have a gay buddy now, and like he's like a slovenly sports fan. Like if you met him, you'd be like, I don't know. I mean, you'd be like, it's unfair to the men that you serviced that you aren't fitting the stereotype of the fit, trim, fucking effeminate homosexual from the 90s.
And then he talking about he like the way how my man twerk. Bitch, you twerk like you got a seizure.
Seizure.
You don't know how to twerk.
I do have to agree with him. He does not know how to twerk. House DJ putting it down. I don't want a twerk contest though. We got to bring the other guy out here, and we're running perilously short on time. Ah. Yeah. This is, by the way, this is this might be the comment of the night. Cowser, that's Hot Dog when he plays Bad Bunny. Tremendous. Very, very, very well done. And that's that. Let's get that trad wife back up on the screen here. We'll wrap things up. Okay. Well,